And welcome back to Sports Weekly on IEMG. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. Let's take you back to the CIF Southern Section Division I Track and Field Finals. And it was Cajon star Keith Cottledge winning not one but two Division I championships there in the triple jump and also the long jump. Keith Cottledge is having himself a great senior season for the Cowboys, and he hopes it finishes with a state championship or two. Here is Keith Cottledge and his jumps coach, Shonda Penny. Keith, I got to start with you, man, because I saw you, I don't know, it was about 2 weeks ago, I guess, at the CBL finals, and you just popped off, what was it? Was it 50 feet in the triple jump?
50.7 feet.
50 feet, 7 inches. I think you were at 48 something, right, to win the Division I meet this past weekend?
Yes, I was at 48, I would say 7.
I thought it was 48.6.
48.6, 48.7, around that mark.
Okay, so going into the Division I finals, did you have a certain, first for the triple jump, did you have a certain number in your head? You're like, okay, if I hit this number, I'm definitely going to win, or I'm going to be right there towards the top.
I was trying to hit 50 or PR. That was my goal, so I can know I can do it again, but it didn't happen like that. I was kind of struggling that day, but just went out there and tried to do my best.
And then in the long jump as well, a Southern Section Division I champion. Was that the goal, Keith, going in was, hey, I want to double up. I want both of them.
I would say more of my focus was on triple, but I had fun doing long, so I was like, let me at least try to take first. So.
And Coach Penny, what was the message for Keith? Obviously, he's a natural talent. What was kind of the message in the week leading up to, he did well in prelims, going into the finals. What kind of things were you working on or telling him in the week leading up to that?
Basically, just do your best. We're out here working hard and just do your best to qualify. I wasn't really pushing him to take first, take second, qualify so we can move on. The bigger goal is state for us, and that's what we're working for.
And Coach, over the season, how have you seen maybe Keith fine-tune things or improve or get better in certain things? Is there anything kind of that jumps out to you as the season progressed? You're like, man, he's really, focusing on this or dialing this in. He's just improved overall.
Definitely his pull through on his phases, as well as his landing. We were struggling coming into the first part of the season with his landing. He would go in and put his socks on a little too quick, causing his body to kind of just shoot into the sand rather than glide across the sand. So he's come a long way on that, and he is starting to perfect it and really get into attacking his pit aggressively.
All right, so Coach Penny's like just breaking it down, the nuts and bolts of jumping. So Keith, is all that stuff going in your mind right before you have a jump, or are you just trying to let the muscle memory take over, not think about it too much, and maybe just say, you know what, I know what to do. I'm just going to go out there and do it. If I overthink it, it's probably not going to, work out that well.
Yeah, when I'm running, I don't really think of too much because I know like I start procrastinating, thinking about what I can do, stuff like that. But it's more a muscle memory, making sure I'm doing it a lot at practice. So when it comes down to a meet, I don't have to really think about it. It just happens by itself.
Mm-hmm. Keith, how rewarding has this season been so far for you? Because I know we caught up with you last season, I think at a practice, did an interview and talk about how the season was going. I know, because of injuries, it didn't pan out how you wanted it to go last year. So far, how rewarding has it been for you, even though I know you still have some big goals you want to accomplish?
It's been great. I've been healthy for the most of the part of my season. This is the furthest I've went since my freshman year. So it's been really good.
And Keith, I got to ask, why not the high jump? Triple jump, long jump. Did you try the high jump? Are you just, what? Why was it those other events?
I did high jump. I think the highest I got was 6 foot, but it wasn't me. It was too late in the game for me to just try something new out and be good at it. So I stuck to long and triple.
You're more of a horizontal versus a vertical.
Yeah.
So, Coach, again, not to go too, I guess, deep into the weeds on this, but the technical aspect of, long jump and triple jump versus, let's say, the high jump, is there a big discrepancy? Like, is it different jumpers are stronger at those different events?
It really just depends on how you can work with your momentum. So with high jump, our momentum's going horizontally, or excuse me, vertically, as in our on the runway, we're going horizontally. So being able to pull out seems to be a lot easier rather than kids being able to push up. So it's just being able to transfer that energy and knowing the steps to do so.
You know, when he had that, what was it, 50 feet 7 inches at Beaumont, the CBL finals, Coach, I don't know if I asked you, or maybe I just didn't think of it at the moment, but was that a school record? I know it was a PR for him, but was that a Cajon record?
Absolutely, yes. So he broke it twice this year. He broke it twice this year, and he also ended up taking Beaumont's as well.
So does he have the long jump record too?
Oh, we're a little off on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, not yet.
Are you close, Keith?
No.
No.
25?
25.
25.
Oh man, who was that?
Oh,
It was a
coach.
while ago.
Jerry Herndon.
In like 19 something? 1973.
Okay, so before our time. Even me, the old guy in the room, even before my time. Well, Keith, listen, now that you have not one, but two CIF Southern Section Division I championships in the triple jump and long jump, as you go to Masters, I know the big goal is, getting to the state meet, just advancing, right, to get to the state meet. But man, how good would it feel to win Masters, right, in both of those events again?
It would feel great. That's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna make sure I continue on, but also take first in long jump and triple jump.
Claim it.
Because Coach, I'm not a big, track and field historic, knowledge, history buff, but I can't imagine there's been a lot of athletes that have won multiple jumping events at the same meet. I mean, are you aware of anyone that's done something like what Keith has done?
No, not really. No, not really. But I also got to be honest, I only focus on my own kids. I look at the competition and we work on what we have to work on. We get there when we get there.
Right, never early, never late. It's just you're right on time, right? Every single time. Well, Keith, listen, congratulations on the CIF Southern Section Division I championships, and best of luck the rest of the season. Hopefully, it's at the top of the podium up in Clovis at the state meet.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great job, Keith. And when we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG, another track and field champion, this one from San Bernardino Valley College. We got the details when we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.